On to the 7th, Threshers in search of their first hit. Our scoreless between the Threshers and the Bradenton Marauders as JP Crawford will lead off against right-hander Evan Pichota. Crawford a walk and a strikeout tonight. First pitch is a cold strike. On a curveball, it's 0-1. Crawford, Henry Lartigue, and Edgar Cabral to bat in the 7th. Only one hit in the ball game. It belongs to Bradenton. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a soft fly ball center field. Oliva racing in, and it drops in front of him for a base hit. That's the first hit of the night for Clearwater, and it comes to start the 7th on a single from JP Crawford. Well, that's only the second hit of the night for either side, and both of them have been bloop singles to center. That's been it to this point. Jason DeLay had one with 2 outs against Parkinson in the 5th, and now Crawford dunks one into center field to lead off the 7th. Scoreless ball game. Here's Henry Lartigue in the first pitch. Henry lines it into center field. That's a base hit. Up to second goes Crawford, and it's back-to-back singles for the Threshers to open the 7th inning. Clearwater threatening now. This is the first time for either side today. They have really had a threat together. Marauders did have a runner in scoring position in the 3rd inning, but it was with 2 outs. After Jason DeLay walked, and with 1 out was bunted over to second. First time the Threshers have had a runner in scoring position today. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Edgar Cabral. Third baseman Owen is playing even with the bag. First and second, nobody out. And Pichota will step off towards second. I wonder if you think about the bunt here. I would be surprised if the Threshers do. Cabral is 0 for 2 tonight. And the first pitch, he swings and fouls it off to the right, not a play. It's 0-1. There's nobody up in the Marauders bullpen. Nobody up for the Threshers as well. I think we see Parkinson for at least one more. Trevor Betancourt's with the team today, though, and he's added on a rehab assignment as the pitch is swung and fouled into the screen. It's 0-2. And I don't know if he necessarily has to pitch today, but he's a guy who is rehabbing before he heads back to Double-A, so we might see him. He was added to the roster this afternoon and is with the team. The 0-2 on its way. Swing and a line drive sinking into left. That's down for a base hit. Crawford had to hang up to make sure it wasn't caught, so he'll stop at third, but that's 3 straight singles for the Threshers to open the 7th. Clearwater has the bases loaded now with nobody out. After the Threshers have been held hitless through the first 6 innings tonight, they're threatening here in the 7th. Out to the hill goes Jason DeLay to talk with Pichota. There is a left-hander starting to toss in the Marauders bullpen. A little bit of a rainbow has appeared beyond the wall and right as well. And now pitching coach Matt Ford making his way out from the Marauders dugout. They'll buy a little bit of time here for that lefty who just got up. Crawford started it with a bloop single to center field. That was the first hit of the night for the Threshers, leading off the 7th inning. Henry Lartigue then lined a single into center. And on an 0-2 pitch, Edgar Cabral dunked one into left to load the bases with nobody out. Kyle Martin is due. Threshers looking to get on the board. This is a scoreless game in the top of the 7th. Clearwater victorious 9-6 in comeback fashion last night. And tonight, they got 2 perfect innings from Jared Eichhoff in the rehab appearance. David Parkinson has been brilliant through his first 4. Clearwater looking to put some offensive support up behind their hurlers tonight. Here is Martin with the bases full. First pitch, he swings and fouls it in the air to the left. Fairly deep but out of play. Out to the far reaches of the bleachers. It's 0-1. Martin 0 for 2 tonight. Now the big hit yesterday, though. He was 1 for 4, a 3-run home run that gave the Threshers the lead in the 8th inning. Broke a 6-all tie. The 0-1 pitch. Inside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Threshers have Crawford at third, Lartigue at second, Cabral at first. Nobody out. And a scoreless game in the top of the 7th. A ball and a strike is the count. The break even to Martin. Swing and a fly ball to left center field. It is deep enough. Over to his left. Madris, the left fielder, makes the grab. Tag from third. Crawford will cross the plate. Throw comes into third. Lartigue slides in safely without a relay. And it's a sacrifice fly for Kyle Martin. Threshers have the lead. It's 1-0 in the 7th. Martin picks up his 14th RBI for Clearwater as Crawford scores. Lartigue advanced as well. They're at first and third now with 1 away for Granny Kumana. 1-0 ball game. And the top of the 7th, Threshers looking for more. Action continuing in the Marauder bullpen as Granny stands in from the right side. Runner from first goes, and it's bunt popped up to first, caught by Tankis. An easy double play as he'll take it back to the base to double off Cabral. Threshers put Cabral in action, and Kumana squared but popped it up to the first baseman Tankis, who takes it right back to the first base bag. They get Cabral in the double play and retire the side in the 7th, but the Threshers do get a run. The first of the night for either side. A sac fly by Kyle Martin. It's 1-0 Threshers. Time to stretch from Bradenton here on the Threshers Broadcast Network.